Okay, so today's lesson we're going to go through a composition guideline known as the rule of thirds. It's probably the most basic composition rule in photography. That said, there are no hard and fast rules in photography. It is an art form, so it's very subjective. But these are guidelines that kind of make your images stronger at the end of the day. So we'll jump right in. Okay, so if you have an image and you put a grid across it like this, the rule kind of states that where the red points are is the strongest place to put your subject. So on any of those points is a good place. Not like directly on it, but as a guideline. If you had a horizon, for instance, it would be good on the bottom part of the rule of thirds here. So to give you an example, we're going to go back to our flower. Okay, so if you took the image of a flower like this, it's just kind of in the middle. There's no real compositional value to it. There's a lot of information, so you don't know where to look. Like there's a lot of distractions. However, if you take the flower and put it onto one of the rule of thirds like this, then we know where to look. So your eye goes directly to the flower because it's in an aesthetically pleasing place. And you can see it is definitely on the rule of thirds, on the grid line. Yeah, so it works really well. Some other examples are, this is one that I took in George. So you can see the bottom part of the image has a rule of thirds, then your sea is in your second and your sky is on the third image. So that's, I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but it gives you an idea of how it works. Another one from a wedding I did, obviously the couple is on that third. And more of a portraiture type one where her eyes are on the top third and her hands are in the second third. Yeah, so it just gives you an idea of how that can work. Okay, so if you turn on your phone on the camera, in settings there is an option to find the grid or to apply the grid. I would suggest you do that in the beginning, so you turn on the grid and take photos using the grid and placing your subject on that line. And yeah, so play around with that and send me your images, and if you have any questions, of course, give me a shout.